You have entered the AlicePod. Take a seat, sit back, and relax. So today's base game build is basically two houses on one lot, but I decided to call it an annex. This is going to be best used in the new pack, the For Rent pack coming out on the 7th of December. You could have your family living in one side and the grandparents or your teenage kids or whatever living in the other side, and you can charge them rent. This is going to be one of my longer videos because I actually furnished most of the downstairs in the main house, but I got stressed out, so I left most of the rooms empty everywhere else. But that also means you can download it from the gallery. I'll put the link in the description of this video, and you can add your own decor and stuff from the new pack. So yeah, as I'm watching this video back doing this voiceover, I'm realising that it's not the prettiest build I've ever done. But I didn't really have any plan or idea other than a house and an annex. So it's a little bit messy, but you know, it is what it is. Doing this part of the roof was pretty tricky. The first one worked perfectly after I lined up and sized up and everything. It worked perfectly. And the second roof I could not get to work at all, so I just had to leave it with a bit of the white showing from the roof. One day I hope to see that now we've got the ceiling tool, that maybe there'd be a roofing tool where you could make the underside of the roof, whatever it's called, not white. That would be fantastic. So I'm basically just doing the shells and doing it all because it's all base game. I didn't have much to work with, but I was trying to give it a slightly modern feel. Windows. Moving swiftly on. I hate doing windows. I just hate them. I can't even explain to you why, but I do. This is the main house. That's going to be a bathroom and the hallway with a desk area, living room, kitchen, dining area, and stairs, hallway stairs, whatever you want to call it. So I'm just putting black stairs in, and now I'm doing the upstairs of the house, the main house. It's going to have 3 bedrooms, both of them have 3 bedrooms, and both of them have 3 bathrooms, 2 upstairs, 1 downstairs. The annex is obviously slightly smaller, so it's not really a second house. It is an annex-ish, kind of, but I'm hoping it'll work pretty well with the For Rent pack, with the allocating the rooms, and then the outside area could be a common space, where a shared space where, you know, they can all meet. Obviously, if it's family, they can come into your house, but obviously if they're not your family and you don't want to share your house, you can separate it and just have that specific place as the shared room, or you could have both kitchens as the shared room so they can go into both kitchens. Whatever you fancy. I just think it's going to be really good just to start off slow with playing the game and figuring it all out with the new expansion pack. I hate gates. They never ever 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 match the fences. Ever. It's so difficult to get your fence on base game to match your gate. Anyway, so I thought I'd get creative with the flooring with the Control F on the keyboard. Kinda liked it on the outside. I tried it on the inside on the carpet and left it that way, and it didn't really look that great, but oh well. So this is just showing you basically I have done the flooring in the walls of the main house. I'm going to do the flooring in the walls of the other house. On all of this is base game, so I had the bare minimum to work with, especially with wallpaper. Boy, they don't have, oh, they're just, you go from kids to 1950s. Like, there's nothing in between on the base game pack for the wallpaper. So I just rolled with it and did my best I could. Again, faffing around with windows. I hate windows. Anyway, just a thought. I wonder if they're going to give us door numbers that we can use. You know, like in buy mode that you can put on your front door, because that'd be cool. Really like that. So then it actually matches up with what you'd name it. So like this would be number 1 bargain bend, or there'd be like 1A and 1B. Oh, that'd be cool, wouldn't it? Well, I think it would be cool. I'm a big fan of how I did this hallway. I have never done such a nice hallway in any of my other builds. I spent quite a bit of time just fiddling around with it. I thought it'd look good to have some chairs there, and a little coat rack with a little twist around, a doormat. I just really like these mirrors, it sort of opens it up. And I thought I'd just add some plants in there, little flowers. Just adding a bit of clutter. I even added light switches. Boy, are they a pain. So this is that little nook area behind the hallway where I put a desk, because I just thought it looked really nice there. And a little bookshelf. A little picture, and I think I put a bit of a clutter on. Yeah, I put some clutter on the desk just to make it look a bit homey. I added some CDs and bits and bobs. This took me forever to do. I did it about 6 different ways, and this is the way it ended up. I think it looks alright. It's not the best look in the room, but I think it's pretty cool. Just adding basic again, everything's basic. Kind of like the carpet, the rug, kind of don't. Put a speaker in there, I sized it down because that speaker's far too big. Off to the little bathroom downstairs. Quite proud of this bathroom because it's such a small space, but I managed to add quite a bit of stuff in there. Mirror, soap, toothbrush and toothpaste pot, towels, you name it, it's almost all in there, apart from a dressing gown and some candles, I guess. I'll put that on the back there. It always seems like I need to add something in the back of that shower. Not the biggest fan of this colour scheme of the kitchen. However, I wanted not grey again, or black or white, but I also didn't want something super colourful. So, with base game, this is all I was left with, pretty much. So I added a black fridge and black cooker. I put some units in there, and I added quite a bit of kitchen clutter. Again, to give it that homey feel and like it's lived in. But yeah, I am not a fan of this colour of cabinets, looking back at it now. I mean, I don't know. Tell me your thoughts on it. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's not great. But this is what happens when I try and furnish things. I start really well, and then I sort of just get a bit bored and stressed. So, yes. Onto the dining room. Obviously, with it being a small space, I just added a small table and put a high chair in there in the corner so you can swap it out for one of the main seats if you have an infant or a toddler in your household. Just adding a bit of ornaments and flowers and pictures, and this is going to be a quick walkthrough, so there you have it. The 2 annexes, nope, the 2 houses, 1 house, 1 annex. This is the hallway. I'm going to go further in and look back on the hallway. Big fan, big fan. That wallpaper sort of fits there. I love that little desk nook area. We're going to go straight through to the bathroom, which you just saw pretty much. But there we have it. I added some blinds in. Blinds in these windows do not work. There's the living room, the hallway, the stairs, whatever you want to call it. Onto the kitchen, bird's eye view sort of from the kitchen. You got a little doorway there which leads to the other annex, so you don't have to go all the way around, you can just pop in and out there. And onto the dining room, which this door leads to the outside, which is communal shared grounds, which you can add whatever you want in there. And upstairs we have a wall there, and then you've got your 4 doors. This is the master bedroom, I guess, with its ensuite and access to the balcony, where you can see in the annex their balcony. This is a bathroom. Onto one of the rooms now. This is one of the spare rooms. Another room which is I just painted them blue and pink. This is the main bathroom for the upstairs, and as you can see, both sides are done with the wall flooring and whatever. Feel free to download this from the gallery and add your things to it, add your taste and decor. Subscribe and stay tuned for more videos. Bye!